A generic HTML5 page structure looks like this. You may not need some of these elements, depending on your page structure. In HTML4, we would define a header like this. In HTML5, a simple header tag is used, instead. The header tag element is appropriate for use inside the body tag. The footer element is also widely used. Generally we refer to a section located at the very bottom of the web page as the footer. This tag represents a section of a page that links to other pages or to certain sections within the page. This would be a section with navigation links. Here is an example of a major block of navigation links. Article is a self-contained, independent piece of content that can be used and distributed separately from the rest of the page or site. This could be a forum post, a magazine or newspaper article, a blog entry, a comment, an interactive widget or gadget, or any other independent piece of content. The article tag element replaces the div tag element that was widely used in HTML4, along with an id or class. Section tag is a logical container of the page or article. Sections can be used to divide up content within an article. Each section tag should be identified, typically by including a heading H1 to H6 element as a child of the section element. A side tag is secondary or tangential content which could be considered separate from but indirectly related to the main content. This type of content is often represented in sidebars. When an aside tag is used within an article tag, the content of the aside tag should be specifically related to that article. Before HTML5, there was no standard for playing audio files on a web page. The HTML5 audio tag element specifies a standard for embedding audio in a web page. There are two different ways to specify the audio source file's URL. The first uses the source attribute, the second way uses the tag element inside the audio tag element. The audio tag element creates an audio player inside the browser. Controls specifies that audio controls should be displayed, such as a play, pause button, etc. Autoplay. When this attribute is defined, audio starts playing as soon as it is ready, without asking for the visitor's permission. Loop. This attribute is used to have the audio replay every time it is finished. The video element is similar to the audio element. You can specify the video source URL using an attribute in a video element, or using source elements inside the video element.